to?
Oh, there, somebody already said it.
I don't know if anybody in the raid has like a Shaman 2.0 epic click, but if so, I can do some pretty good damage.
We didn't have a shaman get theirs yet. We concentrated on clerics getting theirs first.
Gotcha. No problem at all.
I mean, somebody in TR or Faceless may have done it.
Shit, I didn't even get that on my 80.
Rainbow, you got your invite?
Thank you.
Can you pop her in group 7?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Glitch, do you want to take over raid lead? So I can, and then that way you can form groups, or do you not want to do that?
I would rather not, but if I need to,
okay.
I will.
No problem.
Could you put Excellent in group 7, please?
Where did you want Rainbow?
Group 7.
And then Excellent where?
Also group 7.
Is Aditya coming? I don't think she's gonna.
Adisha?
Yeah, I always say Aditya for some reason.
Yeah, it's Adisha. I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't seen her online.
And then Excellent. Anybody else need to be moved into a specific group? I don't think my tell window's ever had this many tells in it.
If anybody needs to tweak your tribute, I popped my tribute master thing. If you de-level, it resets all your tribute.
Anybody else need to be in a certain group? All right, I'm just gonna put you guys wherever I can put you guys for now.
Can someone guild invite CILM?
CILM, he's already in. Oh, guild invite him?
Guild invite.
I wonder if I could do it from this window.
I would do it, but I don't have access.
And let me really quickly promote you guys. You got an invite. Rainbow, you've already got, you're already in the group you need to go to, right?
Yeah, I'm set. You moved me into group 7. I'm good.
Oh yeah, that was a late tell. Sorry.
No worries.
All right, just moving the last couple people around. I'm just randomly sticking people in the holes for now. I still need to try and find a healer for group 2. Is anybody else logging in a healer? Rorschach, are you gonna? Who are you gonna log in?
I'm bringing in a monk. Name is Sithrak.
Land probably has a druid.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. Is I'll stick land in too.
Did you get the tell I sent you?
Is it personal?
No, just I'm letting you know once we're going on Vish. I don't feel like boxing, so I'm just gonna have the wizard and drop everybody else. So it's just gonna be the one tune.
Okay. Well, Vish will be first.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll keep them in the DZ and whatnot.
Just waiting for land. Always druids and that's okay. Paladin will work in group 2. Or splash for now.
Donatello, did you get my tell?
Land, you got a raid invite. Who else? Oh, I see a tell coming up. That's Heal It. All right.
Are you just doing the Bard and Paladin land?
Heal it, where are you right now? Or did you even get an invite?
Heal it. He's in one of the groups. Nine.
I don't have my colors set. So you said go ahead and move you to 2?
Pardon me?
Did you say go ahead and move you to 2? Or did I
Yeah, I'll
misread you?
heal. I'll heal 2, and then I
Oh, you'll
only have.
cross group heal. Gotcha.
No, I'm not going to bring the rest in because it's noisy here. But if I don't bring the rest in, then I don't have to worry about that emote.
Okay.
And you can boot some if we run out of room.
So we're at 51 right now. Anybody know anybody else coming?
You got Landon and his bird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I got to move them up.
Where the hell am I going? I don't know.
You're going to 2.
No, I'm in.
Lava Storm.
I'm in Lava Storm, right?
Go to the Dragon Head.
Dragon Head.
The entrance to Broodlands.
Right by Broodlands.
Anybody know anybody else coming?
Nope.
All right, Rorschach, go ahead and pull those incidents.
Okay.
And then give me lead on Donatello and then get out to the raid.
Yeah.
And then slash me.
The raid.
And then tell me on Donatello when you're in to a
Will
raid
do.
invite. Take this time to make your hotkeys.
Neither one, right?
All right, you should be leader.
Let me double check that. All right, yep, I'm leader.
Swapping over now.
All right, so once again, I'm going to ask who's got Grog. Oh, actually, let's wait till we're all buffed up. We're going to buff in the instance. Anybody that's level, so everybody move to the Dragon Head right now. Anybody that's going to drop level 80 buffs on the raid, start dropping them when everybody's at the Dragon Head. Let me run later myself. There was some people buffing outside the raid, I think.
What classes do we have that are going to do buffs?
I'll get on my cleric.
I've got my ranger out here.
Glitch and I are both enchanters.
Donatello, I'm going to send you a message on my cleric and bard. I just want a raid invite, and then I'm going to swap them over. They're not coming into the raid, but I will get them. I just want them in the raid just for when we succeed.
I'll be right back. Don't fill group 5, please.
And then I'm going to log in my shaman and come buff.
Looks like you already have a raid in. No, the raid's locked. 1 minute. Task ad went out.
All right. I'm back.
Raid invite went out.
I already got that.
Just said this shared task was ended.
You should have gotten a task ad.
It ended.
Oh, it ended. Okay. Oh, shoot. Which character did you send that to me on?
All right, MGB cleric buff's coming out.
Soulkeeper, right?
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Sent him the raid invite.
And I'm logging in shaman to come raid buff.
Okay. I'm clearing all my tells. So if you have a tell that's into me right now, that I haven't responded to. Give me a second and then send it again. Just too many windows here right now. All right. If you haven't been raid invited, task invited, I need you to send me a tell right now.
There's no task up. It ended.
We took too long to zone in, so we'll have to get it again.
Oh, the task ended. Shoot. Somebody run to the zone. Well, hold on. Let's just buff up. We'll pull the task in a second. Apparently, you're going to have to get back on your character. I'm really sorry about it.
That's all right.
I forgot these are finicky.
The highest shaman buff we can be affected by is focus, right? Focus assault.
Should be able to do level 80 spells.
Ooh.
Glitch, you going to just run and jump in then?
I was hitting people with 80 ranger buffs.
Yeah, we have handed temerity. Looked like it worked.
People that sent me a tell, I'll be right back on that window. 1 sec.
Are those buffs landing on level 60 or 61 people?
61 for sure.
All right, somebody who actually plays shaman, what is the buff I should be casting?
Sithrak, do you have your raid invite and your DZ?
I got the raid invite, but it sounds like I need to swap back to get the DZ, the DZ again.
Killed. Yeah, the DZ's killed.
Let me make my. I need to make my key.
As soon as Chrono gets there, we can pull the DZ and he's going to zone in and hold it. Just a quick overview on the way this spike goes, and we'll talk about it a little bit more when we get in there. Vishimtar is going to be over by a big giant rock formation. We're going to tank him over by there. We're going to have a main tank on him. There'll be a tank rotation just in case. What's going to happen is we're just going to beat him down to 75. Stay out of any AEs. If you get any corruptions, or I can't remember. Does he do a corruption? I think he does. Make sure you get a cure and call it out. There'll be some ads that are going to spawn. They're drakes. We're not going to kill them. They're just going to respawn right away. So we're going to have some knights off tank those. There's 6 of them. No, sorry, there's 4 of them. One's going to off tank 2. The other one's going to off tank 2. Or we don't have enough knights. We'll just have them off tank all 4. We'll pull them into one group area. Do not kill those. We're going to get some ads. Certain ads need to be killed. Some can be mez. Some have to be killed faster than others. We'll go over that when we're in the room. During the last 25%, Vish is going to lock in his hit points. The only way to kill him is if you get a debuff, which is basically a death touch. You need to go run around and find a little swirly storm guy. Looks like the storm guys that are in Arkstone. And his name will be Mournful Spirit. There's other ones that are not Mournful Spirits. They'll do nothing but try to kill you. So you find a Mournful Spirit and you tell him, shoulder my burden. And he's going to take that death touch off of you. Every single time that happens, Vishimtar goes down 1%. We need that to happen 25 times to win the fight. The death touch isn't detrimental, except for people that are woefully undergeared. Most of us are pretty well geared. I think it's like 4K or something like that. So it's not going to wipe the raid or anything like that. Just if you cannot find it, just run away from everybody else. If you do die, just say so in chat and somebody will try to res you back. Pay attention. Don't panic. Just stay calm during the whole thing. Don't let Vishimtar get loose and run around.
If you get the death touch emote and you gate to the lobby, you will not die. So if you're like panicking and like, oh my god, where's the mournful spirit? You can just gate.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
can do that
Let's
too.
go have gate.
Didn't know that.
And
No, but
oh
that's
shit,
good.
you know I didn't buy a banner.
Monks can purify body it off, and you can also bestow divine aura, or just DA if you have it.
I need to jump over and buy a banner, the good banners. And it sucks that we don't get to have the new banners, because those would be great on this server. But
Even the
I
regular,
aren't going to give them to us.
the regular empowered banners are really strong at level 60.
Oh yeah, they're great banners. But the new banner would be way cool too.
But we don't have either one.
We have the regular empowered banner.
I just got to go buy it because I forgot.
That's what I meant. We don't have either one with us.
I got it, Josh. I bet you're not running all your guys. Or is there another tell I'm missing?
There's another one.
Oh, I cleared it out. You'll send it to me again. And he'll let me zone and I'll look at yours. There's all the 80 buffs done now. If all the 80 buffs are done, let's move towards the instance.
You want me to swap
Are you
back?
ready to zone in, Chrono?
I'm going to swap back to Rorschach.
Did we have an 80 shaman?
I know we don't have one, I don't think. Which group you need to go to? You said 2, right?
Yes.
Josh, did you resend that tell? Okay. Yeah, leave them out. That's fine, Josh. That's what you're asking, right?
Yep.
So if you're going to do that, are you going to, you taking what, just the wizard?
Well, maybe. I mean, because there's the mobs that spawn on death.
Just making last minute adjustments while I buy the banner.
Chris, did you see the tell I sent you after you cleared all your windows?
Under Stoner or under Glitch?
Under Kildati.
I don't have one under Gilati. You'll have to send it to me again. I'm sorry.
No, never mind. It's just, I guess my tells aren't getting to you.
They should be Donatello. Are you spelling it right?
Donnatello?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And I don't have anybody on ignore, so.
The game just hates me.
Join the crowd.
I was just saying that I'm level 60. I didn't get hit by any buffs, so I guess you have to be at least 61. But I'm 3% away from dinging, so maybe I'll get lucky during the raid.
Hey, at least we know what the cutoff is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can log a cleric in and solo buff you.
I've got 35 minutes on Ego.
That's not virtue. I can get virtue on you.
My merc gave me.
You talk about not zoning any of them in, Josh?
Are you reading?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time reading it, though.
You can make the text larger.
Yeah, chat font size.
Does anybody know how to make chat font size persist after logging out?
It's supposed to persist when logging out.
It doesn't for me.
It's never worked for me on other windows. I have to change it every single time I log in.
Yeah, only the main chat persists, as far as I can tell.
Sorry, Rare Shark.
That mine do.
50 things going. I didn't see that. You're
No
invited.
problem.
You're weird because I assure you that's not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah,
right.
I changed chat size on all of mine, and they work every time.
It's been like that for me for probably at least 10, 15 years. It's never worked on any computer I've owned, any instance of EQ. The main chat window holds it. None of the other chat windows do.
Do we have someone that's going to zone in?
Close your chat
Yeah,
windows.
I think it's Glitch. Glitch, are you ready to zone in?
Yeah.
All right, pull the
Okay, I'm going to grab it.
Can I
set you as leader?
Yeah, I'm gonna move you into a group here in a second. Make Donatello leader. Glitch zoned in. Okay, we should be able to hold it now.
We'll find out in 5 minutes.
Okay, you got leader now. I'm going to drop it.
All right, anybody that's sitting in the extra pile, if that's extras that are sitting out just to get flagged, if you're not an extra sitting out to get flagged and you're here to actually go in the raid, I need to know so I can put you in a group.
We have 2 minutes left before to zone in. Just so you know.
No, we've got somebody holding it right now.
Cool.
They've zoned in, so it won't collapse anymore.
Cool.
All right, I'm campfiring back, and then I'm going to move people out of the side panel. Soulkeeper, are you going to be a person in the raid or out of the raid?
No, that's one of mine.
Okay, so where do you want me to put you?
Just leave them out.
Or does it matter?
Oh, it doesn't matter. You can put them in 12 if you want.
All right, I'm probably going to put you in 2, actually.
Well, he's not coming into the instance.
Oh, he's not. Anybody in the extras pile that needs to be put in a group that's coming into the instant. Okay, what group do you need to go to, or does it matter?
I'll take 7, the 2 bard group. That looks good.
All right. Well, 2 bards. Okay, that's
Yeah, exactly.
split. That's getting split up.
It's like a perfect group for a rogue.
I'm going to log in Dim as cleric.
Reinhardt and Skylines. Do you guys have to be together? Are you boxing together or something?
Reinhardt is Rainbell's bard, but I probably aren't. I'm not going to bring her.
No, I'm going to leave Rain. I'm going to move Sky. Sky said it's okay to move him.
Well, I'm saying I'm not going to bring my bard in the instance. So I can focus on healing.
Okay.
If there's room. If not,
and
you can drop her.
Sky there. Oh shit! I'm trying to add you to the DZ. Wait.
Okay, as soon as Rarshank left, yeah, as soon as the task getter left, it said you don't meet the requirements anymore. So even zoning in wasn't enough.
Bitch.
He has to stay in the raid.
Which is okay, as long as he doesn't zone in.
They're on the same
Are
account.
we sure that's going to work?
Can you just, like, the same thing that denies people from getting the instance when they're in the raid, but they log out? Can you get it, then just log out?
We've never tried that.
I mean, not removing myself from the instance?
Yeah, stay in the instance.
Yeah,
Okay.
stay in the instance. So come back.
That's when it failed.
Stay in the instance, then log out.
Okay, give me a second.
Give me lead.
Well, if he goes into the instance, doesn't it corrupt the instance?
Yes, if he goes in.
Log out.
I'm gonna leave the character in the task, but not actually. I'll be on a separate character. I mean, we can always just run Jurek if we can't get it right.
Dupus, which one do you need to be put in?
Handless, none. He's going to sit. Demi is doing something else for now. He said he may not make it until later.
Gotcha.
But I think if we beat this guy, the flying mount would be cool on
I think I can get you
his wizard.
because I think you'll be all right because we're at 51. So, and it doesn't seem like anybody else is coming. So, sorry this is taking so long, guys. We're just making sure we get this correct so we don't fail it.
Okay, I'm back on Rorschach.
All right, let me give you the raid invite. Josh, I need you to drop a. Did you run your guys there? Yes or no?
Yeah, my guys are here.
I need you to drop a campfire
Well,
there.
they're at the dragon head, if that's what you mean.
Oh, okay. When we get to the, run your guys there, and then drop a campfire, and then you could throw in them if you need to. That way, I can just campfire instead of deal with this laptop. All right. As soon as we pull the instance, everybody move towards the instance.
Okay, I'm not going to remove myself from it. I'm going to try camping over to the monk now.
All right. Did you log out?
I'm logging now.
All right. We'll see how it goes.
Because you have two characters in the expedition, it might give you a double lockout, but that shouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. But yeah,
I don't think
it might happen.
Anyone else need invites, moves, regrouped?
Handless. Never got the invite.
Oh, I thought I sent him one.
Did anybody get a message about the DZ?
Nope.
Not seeing it yet.
Okay, switch. I have logged out, switching over.
Yeah. Past stage
Great
complete.
invite for handless. Tell me when you got it. Task invite now.
He's in the raid.
I'll have a compass reading though.
What just came up? Nope, that was nothing. Delu, I'm going to make you. Delu's here, right? Yeah.
If you're in the pick, you don't get a compass reading. Only works in the main.
Oh, okay.
Sitharak, what are you missing? Oh, yeah, that's you.
Land, don't move for a second. I'm
Raid
trying to
invite.
get you an AJO.
Okay.
And DZ, no, not DZ. Task add.
I hit you ready to go already.
I'm going to give him a bridge here.
Cannot add another player since currently have. All right, we're at max right now. Sitharak, does that mean you didn't get your invite?
I did not get an invite.
All right, hold on, I'll fix that.
Just don't drop. Just don't drop Rorschach because I think he's the one that's keeping it open.
No. I'm dropping one of my guys. If anybody drops, ask me first.
Do we have shaman buffs or no?
Yeah, I can log mine back on.
I'm fine with whatever's level 60 shaman buffs.
I just got to find my ranger.
Just want to get the hit point buff.
You're level 60?
Nah, I'm 56.
Okay. You should be able to get focus.
Yeah, you can get up to 65.
Can we enter?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And who is that who needed focus?
If you can hit Sithrak with what is it, Blood Ward? I didn't get Shaman buffs either because I've been switching back and forth.
Yep, you'll just have to remind me what it is because I don't main shaman. I use it as a very shitty box. That's slow.
Yeah, I think level 81 is Blood Ward, Talisman of the Blood Ward.
All right.
And then the one below that I think is, I don't remember what the previous one is.
Sithrak, I'm going to send you the instance here in a second.
Okay.
All right. Did you get the task ad this time?
I did, yes.
All right. Now we worked. What are you?
All right, and who needed focus?
Thank you for the tells.
I'm going to temporarily move you to 1, but I'm going to try and find you a bard.
I think if you was there a space in 7, you can probably put me in there with the rest of the chill mode guys.
Oh, yeah. I'll move you to 7. Josh, is the campfire down?
Are you wanting it on the outside or
outside?
About to do it.
Oh, put it in the inside then. Doesn't matter. I just got to get there.
All right, camp on the shaman.
Last call. Anybody else need to go in? Anybody else need an ad?
I'm gonna get a raid invite on my my baby bard, but he's not gonna need to go into the task.
Who's asking that?
Who's it? It's gonna be Stoner.
Okay, how many you got in raid right now?
1 is going in, and then 1 is already sitting out.
Because I think we're at capacity.
For raid or for task?
Let me look at it again.
Yeah, Ethan, they can sit. They can sit out. We just can't go over the max inside the instance.
So I can invite over 54 into the task ad.
Yeah, you should be able to. You should be able to invite up to 72.
No, don't invite to the task. Invite them to the raid.
Right, just the raid.
Are they still going to get credit?
If they're in the raid, they'll get credit.
Oh, okay. This I did not know.
Rick, I'll just drop handless out of the raid then.
No,
or out of the task.
Sounds like it'll work.
Yeah, the people that aren't going to be going inside, drop them out of the task, keep them in the raid. As long as they're in the raid, they'll get the achievement credit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we discovered that on Wednesday when we did Guck.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, worst case scenario, we learn a lesson and we do this again.
Yeah, because I was able to get the flags on multiple accounts that weren't inside or in the tasks when we were doing the other stuff at 55.
I guess I'll grab my ranger again instead of leave him out. Let me know when the campfire is ready. I know a couple people sent me tells. I'll get to you in a second. I did see if Delu was here. Delu, are you here? Stoner, did you still need that raid invite?
Yep. Thanks.
Herself, Delu is in voice, listening at the least.
Yeah, I think we heard him talk once about 10 years ago.
Oh, there she is.
Do we have somebody that's going to kite before Drake's around?
Can you say that again?
Did you assign somebody or tell somebody to do the 4 Drake? Like that one's one of the harder things.
We're going to assign everybody here in a second.
You sense your doom approaching, Sylv.
Sorry, it's taking me a little bit longer to put this together. I apologize, guys.
Yeah, no problem. I just didn't want to make sure that one didn't get skipped because that one is one of the harder mechanics.
Trying to assign you looter. There you go. All right, let me campfire over. Then we'll set up main tanks and everything, and then we'll get this show going. Thank you very much.
Who are the 2 main tanks? Terrain and Grog Smash, I imagine?
Well, we also have a couple more that have, I think we have a couple more people that have, like Land. He's done a lot to improve his character. Pep has got a ton of gear again.
Yeah, they're going to be needed for off-tanking the Drakes without killing them to hold aggro. But as you recall, Vish does the withering effect, and when it ticks off, it can't be cured. The tank will lose 75% of his hit points.
Right.
So that tank is out of the rotation until that curse goes away.
Yep. We're going to try and set up at least a 3 or 4, maybe 5 tank rotation if we have it. You cannot campfire inside that instance. That kind of sucks.
You can only guild banner into the instance.
Yeah, the guild banner's right here with me, so I'm going to drop it. I'm going to have to run, it looks like. I was trying to shortcut it, but I guess it's not working. Everybody that's a tank, I want your hit points in AC and the raid. Don't send it as tells.
You want the buffed current?
Whatever you're at right now. Just like we did last time, and then we'll figure out who's who. Somebody sent me a tell I'm zoning. I'll get to you in a second. Uniper is just sitting outside the instance, right? Or do you need
Yes.
inside the
No.
AC?
No. Out.
Okay. So I got terrain at 25, Cusick at 33. Lands at 25. Need is at 28.
Those are paladins, though.
Grog, where you at? Okay.
I would do Cousin, Grog, then me. The 3 warriors with rotation through time.
That's I think what we're gonna do. Have all 3 of you tanked Vish in the past? Just curious.
I have never done this.
Who said that? Cusick?
Cusick.
All right, so Grog, you've tanked them, right? And Terrain, you tanked them?
I healed terrain while he tanked it.
Yeah, I'm the main warrior for Faceless on Mischief. One of the main ones.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was Grog. All right, Terrain, you're first, Grog is second, Cusick is third. Terrain, send Cusick some tells and give him the pertinence. If there's anything that he needs to know, just make sure he knows it.
This one's really easy. Just keep them back in the back wall there in the middle of that cubby and watch for the debuffs. That's it.
Land, you op-tanked the Drakes on our raids before, right? Because I think it was you and I did it that one time, and then Forney and I did it the other time. Yes, no on Land? Are you in chat? I can't tab right now. Could somebody check to see if Land is in Discord?
Landslide is in Discord, yeah.
Donatello, I sent you some more tells.
Oh, there he is.
Since the raid's not full.
All right.
I'd take those really big paladins, put them with a bard, and have them no damage tank the Drakes.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I need a no damage primary. I forgot all about that. Maybe have like a fire beetle eye or something.
Could use one of those. What is it? Mod rods.
Mod rods are weapons.
Are they? Oh yeah, I guess they are. Never mind.
Oh, totally forgot. Do anybody bring blunt weapons? Remember, the stupid eggs can only be damaged by blunt weapons, or it's like 1 damage.
Oh yeah.
I have
the casters.
Mod rods are blunt weapons.
Isn't hand-to-hand work as well?
I'm definitely missing some tells.
Yeah, get your bandoliers ready. When the eggs are up, you gotta bash them. They're like one of the #1 priorities, and they have to be blunt. Fists are better than weapons.
And since I'm running the raid, I don't want to op-tank the Drakes.
Oh shit, I don't think that's pally usable after I traded it to you. I just looked.
Yeah, you're right. It's not.
Damn, I thought that was going to be clutch.
If you have Trophies, you can put those in your hands. The trade skill trophies.
Don't have one, sorry. That would be a good idea.
Anniversary cup. That can also, no, actually that's a ornamentation, my bad. I'm zoning in, so I missed the last two people that sent me
I
tells.
could have sworn there was something from the marketplace that works.
I think it's a faction thing for Gates of Discord.
Mod rod can be used by anybody.
We're talking about the no damage weapons, not the one hit blunt.
Do you have that thing, Ravanta, that I linked?
Okay, sent Weezer to raid invite.
Somebody just yeet off the bridge.
Stone Bolstrix just got a raid invite.
Yeah. I think for this fight, lead was actually pretty good back when we did it.
Stun Something just got a raid invite. I'm in the instance now. I just got to get my cleric in there now too. What the hell just happened? My cleric freaking drowned in the lake. All right, so terrain, Grog, Cusick, you guys are going to be the tanks. Land, are you able to hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you be one of the off tanks for the drakes. And I need another knight, preferably paladin. Anybody else?
For what?
Op tank drakes. Unless you can do all four land, what do you think?
I don't know.
They're probably
I'm
not
low
that
level,
hard.
but I'm pretty geared, so.
Yeah, that's what I was. You know what? We're gonna try it. Land, you're gonna op tank all four. I need an MA. Who wants to be MA?
Not it.
Not everybody stand up at once.
Reminder for you, Land, the Drakes have very little hit points, and damage shields will kill them in no time. So no damage shields and sheath your weapon.
Are these the guys that like drop aggro all the friggin' time?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
These are the
Drake's gonna stay
drakes.
on you.
The little tornado things will drop aggro is what he's asking.
Right. Delu, do you wanna main assist?
I can do it on excellent if you want.
Okay, you're the main assist. I'm gonna switch to it in a second.
Donatello, one more tell incoming.
And I'm gonna drop the banner here right now. We'll move the banner forward in a moment.
Okay, I sent you to tell.
Banner's planted if anybody's waiting for it. Who'd you send me a tell on? Stun 2?
Stunbot 2.
Raid invite, I assume?
Yeah, just raid.
All right, do your last minute buffs, guys. So this raid's starting 45 minutes late. That's mostly my fault. I apologize for burning your guys' time.
I mean, it's all good. Whatever. A lot of organization involved.
A lot of extra boxes. I didn't anticipate that many extra boxes.
At least it's a good turnout.
Yes. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So instead of this, I kind of we're kind of like a little bit of an alliance right now. So I do want to thank you guys all for turning out. I do appreciate it. This is the limit of what I consider easy. Going forward, we're going to have to, I believe, acquire flags. Maybe. We haven't investigated that yet. Letharm is the next target at 65. So we'll find out whether we need to actually get a flag for everybody or just faction for certain people. We'll post it and let you guys know.
So north is a combination of both the sides, east and west.
Correct. That's the other problem is there may be some maintenance raids to collect openings or flags or what else we need.
Faction.
So we'll talk about it after this one. We're not moving forward after this raid. We are going to do Queen Sendai.
Hooray!
So we're staying at 61 until we book a date for the Queen. We put up a vote. Only 10 people voted, but it was 10-0. So I'm considering that a majority of the people. So all right, make sure your hotkeys are done. Don't panic. Make sure you heal. And if you just don't think you're going to make it out in time, gate, banner back, or run back. If you need to step outside and drop a campfire outside, do so because you cannot use a campfire inside.
How do you step out?
All these campfires, oh shit. I always assumed you could just walk that way and zone out.
I think you can zone.
I've never actually tested it now that I think about it. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to readjust your campfires.
Not to be pushy, but is there any chance we could start soon?
Yeah, we're going to start in like 2 minutes. You guys got 2 minutes to put your campfires down, then we're starting. Don't go too forward, much forward. You're going to trigger it.
Are we killing the incorporeal shadows, or going to just keep them occupied?
Nope. If those die, they get replaced by a life drain shadow, which will flurry. And that's why they were talking earlier about removing all your damage shields, because they have no health.
Got it.
Right. So we're going to try to keep them occupied and pick them up.
The only concern there is since they only have 500 HP, though, heroic strength. Oh, heroic strength caps at 25. Never mind. Or 35 for damage shield, right?
All right. We're going to get going.
If we get the ads that spawn when someone dies, we're going to kill those, right?
Yes. That one we have to kill. They raped the raid. Grog or Terrain, you're going to run up first and get it. Actually, Grog, I want you to take ramp. Terrain, you're going to go in after him. Everybody move up to me.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Go right ahead.
The incorporeal shadows, those will fuck us up if people start killing them. It wasn't clear to me. Are we dragging those out of the raid, and who is doing that and soft tanking them?
Incorporeal shadows, we're going to kill.
No.
So you need to. What's
No,
that?
there's no way. They spawn other ones.
Oh, no. Sorry,
up.
I mixed up.
Yeah, my question is who
raid
is going to drag the incorporeal shadows out of the raid and soft tank them? I didn't hear a person named. It was just we are going to do it.
We didn't assign it.
I've done it with an enchanter before. You don't even need a big tank. You just need somebody that can occupy them and cast a lot of spells, so a lot of aggro.
Okay, who wants to do it? Anybody want to step up? I don't know everybody's hit points and stuff like that. But we got to pick this soon, so we're already taking too long. Anybody familiar with doing it? Okay. I'm just going to pick somebody.
If we have an abundance of paladins, one of them probably might be best. I think all the enchanters are boxes.
I mean, would I be at risk of killing one accidentally by a repost from hand to hand? I'm not a paladin or even a melee. I don't know how that works really.
You put a gear lock or something else that doesn't do damage in your main hand. So you
Yeah, I
don't
don't
repost.
have one. Is my point.
Who was that was asking?
Palvante.
Palvante. Okay. Yeah, just off tank him. Try to put something in your hand that doesn't do damage. If not,
don't.
Just taunt and turn your back.
Okay, if turning my back works, that's fine because I can just.
I can give you some fire beetle eyes if you want that. They don't riposte.
Yes,
And
that's
don't do
perfect.
damage.
That's what I was asking for. Thank you.
All right, we're going in 10 seconds. You could
Wait, give me a sec.
They're not going to spawn right away, so go ahead and trade them. All right, Grog, you're going to run in first, terrain. You're going to hit him second. Grog's going to set ramp. I think he AE ramps too, so be careful with that. All right, ready, go. Pay attention to your messages.
We're pulling him over here where Grog is now, right?
Yeah, right into the center of that rock there.
I don't have a range thing.
See where I'm at? DG, we tanked him right here.
Oh, he's coming.
I don't know where you guys tank him. All right, guys. Now remember, it's just regular DPS at the beginning. 75% where you have to worry about the hotkeys.
When do I have to deal with the drakes?
The hotkey is the most important thing above all.
Grog picked up Withering Corruption.
Call out heals. What we do in DG, we put X in raid if you need to have a cure.
Who's you guys withering now? I am trying not to pull aggro.
It's fine. It just really messes with us when we both have the debuff because we'll both won't be able to take here in a sec. Well, the damage being done isn't really substantial either, so we'll just have like 10k hit points instead of 25. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 16 right now.
Could land a slow on him.
Watch flipping him.
I think that was actually you.
Yeah, it's you. You need to flip to the other
Oh,
side.
wow.
Yeah, watch aggro.
I bet you it's my proc.
I've had to feign my guys off twice now.
Yeah, I got that big proc on my weapon.
There's a de-aggro mechanic to this too.
If you die, call it out. Oop. Keldoon's down. Somebody click him. He's the cleric.
Donatello's down too.
Y'all get Donatello when I get up. I paid the price for my weapon. I'll switch to my other weapon.
Got a divine res out for.
Speaker's got low health aggro.
Yeah, speaker got kicked down below twice.
Okay, we got the
Res Donatello.
You should kill this spirit.
I got him.
Spirit rays are from people dying. They need to be killed.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to grab those.
Spirit Wraith is kicking my ass, actually.
You guys get on the spirits. All DPS pull off of Bish. Get on the spirits and kill them.
Where are they?
There's one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them. I don't see them.
Running around. Go top down.
Land, how are you doing off tanking?
Yeah, I just got thrown down below. I don't have a DMF on.
Do we have a necro?
What do you need DMF for?
To not be kicked down below.
The eggs are out.
Killing this life drain shadow.
Finish the life drain, get to the eggs.
I don't think I'm set as MA.
I thought I had, okay.
Hold on, I'm zoning back in.
All right, now your main assist.
Another spirit.
Dreamer is down.
Remember, you've got Armor of Experience if you need it.
We're killing the spirits, not the life drains, guys.
Physics down.
This is probably a wipe.
We're not dealing with these spirits. We're getting blasted off the edges too with that
Yep.
Yeah, we need a DMF for sure.
Wipe it up. Everybody just dire gate. All right. When you die, the spirit spawns and it hits like a son of a bitch. So again, we have to avoid dying first off. But when you do die, all the DPS has to pull up and kill that spirit. If we don't kill that spirit, then it's just going to roll through the raid and just destroy us, as you guys see.
I got him for a minute if y'all want to get out.
Respawn, summon your corpses.
Get out where you can.
We're going to give Bish another try. We probably won't have time to do Death Knell tonight, it looks like.
It looks like he has reset, unless he's just not killing land.
No, I'm tanking him. I've got land hands running.
We'll play Death Knell by ear. I mean, that is the harder target of the two. Everybody res on the east side, and then we'll do our resing over there. That way we're all in one place. Land, before you got kicked off, were you okay tanking the drakes?
I was tanking the dragon. I never got the chance to tank the drakes because they kicked me down below.
Oh, it
before they were even up. Well, reasonably early on. There were no drakes up until then.
All right. I don't remember. We don't get a group res yet, do we? Or do we get that small one?
There's an 8-person one.
We should probably just res after. We've got 3 hours to res. No reason we have to do it right now.
That's true. Okay, meet at the east side and we'll bump up here.
Nobody at risk of losing their level from not being resed, right?
If you're at risk, just ask for a res.
So, given that I've had Vish corruption on me during the majority of that fight, and I was still able to stay up, it's believed that I probably don't need anybody else to tank it off me.
Okay.
The corruption just does the aggro debuff at the same time, so you just gotta watch your aggros, even if you just don't attack for like a minute or something.
I tried to stop attacking, and like I took off my weapons, and he was just stuck to me.
Okay.
We always one tank this in air. We just, unless somebody gets.
All right.
Really not that big of a deal.
The 3 of you just will leave terrain on, and then the other 2 just be ready in case.
Krugs, he's bigger. He has better aggro.
Who does?
With more farming. The one tanking cruiser. Yeah.
Oh, Grog was the one that was stuck like glue?
Nope.
No.
The 33K tank.
He's bigger than both of us.
All right, you 2 just handle it between each other then.
I think I got hit with the aggro debuff in the beginning.
And I'll change my weapon. It was I looked at it and it was definitely the proc that was flipping it once the de-aggro happened.
If anything, though, because just let me take it at first for like the aggro thing, then you take it, because I'll just take it off me as soon as I get the debuff.
That'll work.
I was gonna say, it seems the way we engaged it worked. Because he didn't have the aggro debuff for a while.
So for the people that are in DC, the banner's down at the entrance. I was just about to move it to the boss, so it's still at the entrance.
You shouldn't have to move it. It's got a large range.
Yeah, just leave it.
Did anybody know whether it was hitting us?
I was getting the empowered campfire from where we have it.
Okay, good.
It's like 1,000 range. So it's huge.
How we doing on bupping? I know you guys are getting mana.
I don't know where we're buffing at, honestly.
Right here in the lobby.
Oh, okay. I'm already in the zone.
I'll run back. I thought we were buffing. I thought you said outside the DZ.
Yeah, I was inside as well.
All right. Well, do we have a lot of people over there?
Inside the zone, we've got like 7.
What about outside?
I don't know. I haven't looked outside. I went to the guild banner.
Mostly everybody's in the lobby.
All right, let's just do lobby, and then when the people that are inside, just ask for a bus when we get there. I'll give you guys like a couple minutes, but we really got to get moving. We're burning a lot of people's time. My fault. Not as organized as I thought I was.
Dude, you're doing fine.
Well, a lot of things came up that I didn't anticipate.
Typical raid then, especially a multi-guild raid.
Well, I'm learning people now more and more, so.
Does anyone have a high-level necro that can come make a DMF us?
For the...
so we don't get kicked
levitate.
off?
I can cast 32-minute levs, but it's not DMF.
It'll work.
Coronavirus have dead men yet?
Yep.
Pegasus Cloak works pretty good too.
Yeah, not having tradable loot is like having the flu all day long. Because most of us are either Mischief or Thornblade, so this really sucks.
I hunted him down during the Fabled week.
Giving you guys 3 more minutes to buff.
3?
Is that not enough? Heck, it's yelling at me. Hold on, guys.
No, I wasn't.
I'm just
Like,
kidding.
oh, 3?
Well, I'm just trying to move things up. Because we're burning people's time, and it's so. We're probably not going to do.
I mean, it's a Friday night. I'm sure most of us don't work in the morning.
Well.
Yeah, I was just thinking I had time to run to the bathroom and back by 4.
Necro coming for DMF.
Because Death Knell requires some clearing to get there, and then dealing with Mad Mary on the bridge, and then opening the instance.
I could do DMF on a Necro.
Typically, we just have somebody run up that can avoid Mad Mary, open the instance, and just charge faster. Or drag her off and then run past her.
I'm sure some of us can hop on our mains and take Mad Mary to the woodshed.
Yeah, she'd probably be pretty easy with all the 80s. And once again, a reminder, August 3rd, we get to go to 85 and Bales of Valeris. So we're getting another good gear jump.
2000 HP gear. Let's go.
When was that?
August 3rd.
Already?
And we all have a bag of currency. So that's something, if you want to use it on, you can use it on that. I thought you could use it on this.
You have to have the raid.
Yeah. I mean, as we get the raid stuff, that's what I meant. As we get the flags to unlock the items, you have a bag of currency to use it.
Yeah, but nobody's really doing the in-era raids here.
We might do a couple of them.
I think they meant that no one is able to do the in-era raids here.
Is there a point when you can spend the currency without having to do the raids like that?
I see what you're saying. I see. Yeah, I think isn't CO?
The group gear you can get on this server is just better than any of the raid gear you can unlock.
Because there's 4,000 hit point group gear when you get to COTK or whatever, COTF. I see what you mean by in era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's too brutal.
We almost did TikTok last night.
That's what I heard. You guys got really close.
We got to Nightmare Clock and then ran out of time.
I still wonder if we could have if we just hadn't engaged, if it would have just allowed us to keep going.
Possibly, but
depends on the. I really want to move. How are we looking on buffs?
I mean, I think we're probably as buffed as we're going to get.
All right, let's move. Anybody in the guild can use the banner. I don't know if the other guilds have enough people to drop their banners. It only takes 12.
Yeah, it does not. Oh, we're running.
My cousin Vaniki is also running.
And I don't know how hard it is to do for you guys, but if you guys want to drop your guild, join this one for the raid, then rejoin your guild. I mean, logistically, I don't know how hard that is. It's not like we're raiding 3 days a week.
That's what I did.
A little hard for me.
When I was the guild leader.
Yeah, if I drop, it'll take me a while to get back in.
No, that's fair.
It was just a suggestion.
It's okay. I'm a wizard. The extra banner stuff isn't going to help me much.
Don't you get the same from a campfire?
You do.
Well, the empowered campfires.
Do they stack?
They do not.
No. Boy, would that be awesome or what?
Gotta ask.
All right. So the immediate problems we had on Bish was when people died, we weren't picking up the ads that occur from death fast enough. Tanking seems to be in order. Land didn't get a chance to try out the Drakes, but I think he'll be fine on them. Oh, yeah.
I was able to tank the dragon okay, so I'm sure the Drakes won't be too hard.
And so the way we do it in our guild is if you get you need a cure, we do either X or cure in guild chat. And that way somebody can target your name and get you targeted quick. I don't know how you guys do it in your guilds.
Yeah, so that's normally how chill mode does it.
We'll do that. Well, that's the way I want to do it in this guild. So if you're desperate for a cure, get it in raid say.
What type of cures?
Nothing in this encounter can be cured.
I thought you could cure the one thing. All right, well, if none of it can be cured, can it be cured under the new rules?
I cast Remove Greater Curse. It might be possible to Radiant Cure it off, but...
All detrimentals? Okay. Delu said it was all detrimental, so that's it. We're just having to push through them. 2 minutes for your last minute buffs. Call for them.
We got any shamans in here to buff?
QSIG, if you guys are buffed, move up to Donatello.
And running.
Everybody's got their hotkeys.
I forgot to fix the thing that put me behind in the first place. I did this time, which was I forgot to change my origin point bind.
Yeah, my cleric had to run from Burrow. All right, I can't keep adding people to the raid. This is just getting too much. So as of right now, raid's locked. If you're not in it, you're not in it. You guys had an hour and 10 minutes to make sure I added you. As soon as tanks get here, we're going to move up and go.
My cousin Vaniki crew is on its way.
Anybody want to give any suggestions on what we did wrong while we're waiting?
Why were people dying? Out of curiosity, maybe we can figure that out.
The ads basically were ripping through people.
We had an aggro pull, and a bunch of people got blasted.
You cannot be pulling aggro on this fight.
Right, and one of them was my fault on my pally. I've switched out my weapon. I forgot it had a stun proc and an aggro freaking hog in it. And it didn't even think about it.
I also wasn't going real hard on aggro because I assumed we were moving it off of me.
Yeah, that's a good point that Skyline said. Somebody who's running maps needs to call out eggs when they spawn so we can switch them and use blunt weapons on the eggs.
Yeah. And if we have the mobs that come up, the spirits, they need to die before the eggs because the spirits are way worse. That's the guys that spawn when people die. But ideally, please don't die. And if you're boxing and you can't not die or you're just having a problem with it, get your guy out.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree with what Skylines is saying. You need to kill the eggs first. If one of the eggs pops, it's an immediate wipe.
I will mention Helvanta is not buff or anything like that, but the Spirit Wraith was kind of kicking my ass.
Yeah, I think that's the ones we were talking about.
Yeah. Those things.
All right,
normally hit like 1500.
All right, so we'll switch to eggs first then.
I'm Ray logging on Scats and I'll be right back. My Gina wasn't working and I'm assuming it's because I just added it.
All right, move up. Don't trigger the start. Don't pass me. And there goes my cleric. Auto follow sucks.
Scats, remember it's the Vaniki one.
Yeah, I just added the Vaniki one and it's not working, so I assume I just need to relog. Hopefully it works.
Are we all set or are we still waiting for someone?
I need
I zoned in.
seconds.
Oh, you're getting ready to zone in?
I just zoned in. Stupid run.
Does anyone else need focus?
Cow gas.
I wasn't looking at the messages. We didn't get a fail message for people zoning in or anything, right? We're good still? Yeah, I scrolled back. We didn't get one. So we're good still. Give the tanks a little bit of time to establish aggro before we all just jump right on it. They also have to pull it into the corner they need to put it in. And like I said, this is probably the only raid for tonight because Death Knell's way more time and we burned a lot of time.
We could maybe see how everyone's feeling.
Well, and we can also go up and see how clearing goes. But we'll play it by ear, I suppose, at the end. Are we all ready now?
Yep.
Can we maybe wait on endurance for some of the tanks, please?
Okay. Tell me when you guys are ready on endurance. I haven't raid led since like 2010. So this is trying to get back on the horse for me. Last few raids were easy. This one was a little more logistically difficult.
Yeah, this one isn't super hard once everyone gets a feel for it.
Yeah, the setup took a long time. I think next time we'll do like a 4:30 login so we can set groups ahead of time.
There isn't a way to grab those corpses that are out in the field and get them out of there so that we're not accidentally rezzing somebody mid-fight, are we?
I wouldn't run out there because you're going to trigger the start.
You can grab them because he doesn't see invis.
But
just do a hide corpse all right now. You won't see them.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Forgot about that.
How we doing on endurance?
Use your raid window for rezzing anyway.
Looks like terrain's at about 75%. He's still getting there.
All right. Are you in actually? Oh, I guess he isn't coming around anywhere. We got a scarecrow out there.
I think we're good.
All right. Everybody stand up. If you're auto following somebody, don't let them run off the edge. Tanks, move up.
Everybody has DMF, right?
Yep.
Tanks, move up and tell me when you're going. You call the ball.
Coming around the left side.
You want Grok to get it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
The tagger should be somebody who we don't want to have the debuff, by the way.
Well, the debuff wasn't really doing much to grog or terrain, was it? Didn't we determine that?
Rather, somebody that we don't care if they get the debuff for 75% hit point reduction.
Let's just get it on Grog Smash. That he was really easy to heal on ramp.
Okay. Grog tag. Terrain tank. Let him have some time, guys. Get your heals out. Do not engage. Hold. We already flipped it. You guys comfortable with your aggro? Tell me when. All right, looks like they got solid aggro. Let's engage. Watch your aggro, guys. Eggs are a priority. Somebody dies, getting on that the spawn that I forgot the name of it. That comes out. Land, watch for drakes.
Yep.
Palvanta, help land get the drakes corralled up, and then go back to what we assigned you to.
Roger that.
Takes a while for them to spawn or become active. All right, much better start. Watch that aggro, guys. Keep your groups up. Remember, if we get to 25%, you have got to go find your little guys if you get the debuff. Q6's taking a lot of damage. We got to increase our heals.
It's just he has a lot less hit points.
Yep.
I can probably safely put a shield on now.
We're going to do a burn at 50%. Since we can't burn them at the end anyways.
See an ad.
We got ads up.
Just one so far.
Those are the ones not to kill.
Do not kill that.
Yeah, don't kill him.
Favlanta, where you were the one off tanking those, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get aggro.
All right. Guys, let him grab aggro. Doesn't look like drakes have come up yet. Watch your flip. Back off aggro, guys.
That one died, so you have to kill the other one.
Okay, kill
the big stuff, but... the life drain.
Yeah, kill the little life drain. It's going through the guild.
And a spirit wraith spawned.
And Corporal Shadow died. I don't know who killed it.
Healing speaker.
You can't kill those. That's bad.
Yeah, we got a bunch of them spawning now.
That's because we got a lot of death happening.
Who's on heal it anyway? My group isn't really getting heals.
I was healing you.
Oh, sorry, I was healing the main tank.
Fucking blind.
Wait, is that Dream that was asking?
Oh, I just got killed. Jeez.
Yeah, you got
land.
Eggs to the left.
Yeah, land's down. I got my
there's
healing.
all kinds of wraiths.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wipe.
Yeah,
There's
there's
like a whole posse
three
of
life.
skeletons.
Too many people are killing the incorporeal shadows.
Yep.
Do people have damage shields up? Because those only have like 500 hit points.
There's too many dead. It's a wipe.
This raid is very snowbally. There's an ad that spawns for every person that dies.
Right.
So if you fall behind quickly, it just snowballs really rapidly.
So I don't know how I got a damage shield, but I had one.
Illusionary spikes. Back click the item.
Well, I died, and I definitely didn't click it.
Well, it's a permanent buff.
Yeah, it's permanent.
Yeah, you got to get rid of it before the raid.
It's not on me, so that it was something else.
Do you have a bard in your group?
Has Bish ever been killed on this server?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, just not
In
at
era?
level 60.
That's what I mean, in era.
Nope.
No.
All right.
I don't think it's illusionary spikes, whatever that damage shield is from.
Rusty Willsapper gave it a small try, and we didn't do very well.
So it sounds like this time we had a good start. We got a couple deaths. There may have been a damage shield issue for some people, and then we snowballed into death.
Yeah, we still have like melee pulling aggro that should it just can't happen.
We're not getting to the main fight though. We need to be doing eggs and the spirits.
Well, I'm not sure the eggs even spawned this time.
We never saw an egg, I don't think.
There was one egg up, but by that time we were already snowballed to death.
All right, okay, let me ask first. Do we want to try again? Or do you think we need to gear and get people's heads on straight how this thing works?
Yeah, I think mechanics of the fight's probably the biggest issue right now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like gear's the problem.
There might be some people that are a little squishy that gear wouldn't hurt, because anytime someone dies in this fight, it's real bad.
Well, I mean, if you pull aggro on it as like a monk, you're kind of screwed.
So I need to know, try again or reschedule?
I'm good to go one more time if you want to.
We're already here. Just
Yeah, if we
everybody
can
meet
kill
up
the
inside
damage
the
shields,
instance.
we should be okay.
Yeah, I just need to make sure bards aren't playing damage shields. That's probably where that's coming from.
All right, we're gonna go again. We're gonna buff in the instance. Everybody run back to the beginning of the instance.
Or banner, right?
Yeah, there's some people with banner. Or campfire to the outside and zone in.
Rav, do you know what songs you were getting?
No, I can probably check my log.
Most likely culprit would be Rousing Rondo. McVaxius is Rousing Rondo.
So bards, check your damage shields. Everybody that's got the permanent buffs, and if you've been clicking the back to get the damage shield on, or the other one, I think there's a ring that does it too. That drops less. So make sure those permanent damage shields are off.
So what? I mean, I'm not a melee. How do I confirm if I have that clicked off or not? What window is that?
It's your buffs.
Okay, it's not on my buff window. I'm good. Thank you.
It should say the word
like illusionary spikes or like the back that I linked in there has Hateful Guard. That's another DS.
I think Stone Guard, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I have that back
is
as
one of the
well.
rings.
So I thought maybe that was it, but the damage shield I had, it was a spell or a bard song, one of the two.
I think it's only back and rings.
It's gonna be like War March.
Are we going
I
again?
saw you. Yeah, we're going again. We're bumping inside the instance this time.
Who's rezzing?
We're not rezzing.
We're not supposed to be rezzing. You're
Oh.
taking the
We have
banner
a
back.
3-hour window, so we should be able to get this done. And most people should be able to survive a 10% loss. That was the whole 61.4.
So if you see what are the things called that spawn when someone dies? Spirit, something or other?
Life Drain is the one that spawns if someone kills the incorporeal. We have to kill those. And then the Spirit Wraith also has to be killed.
If someone's pretty familiar with the fight, if they could be MA to where we could just, all right, assist MA, kill this thing, that may go a long way too.
I think we were Axe was targeting stuff, but I think it snowballed because people started dying.
Yeah.
We also weren't targeting the right things. So I guess what I'm saying is if we have an MA that knows like what to target, like Spirit
we need to establish the order of kill. That's what is the confusing thing right now.
Honestly, I think the damage shields mostly just killed us.
No, I mean, there for a while we were not assisting and killing several things that we should have been.
People
So
shouldn't attack unless they know if they're supposed to hit it or not. It's as simple as that.
right,
correct.
So there's certain things like you don't attack them, and there's certain things you need a prio. Like eggs are top prio, and then there's second prio, and then Vish is probably down the list.
Right, Vish is always going to be last. Eggs, number 1. The things that spawn when somebody dies, number 2. Life drains, I think, is the one we just kind of off tank and deal with the best we can. And then if there's none of that stuff up, you go back to Vish.
Life drains are the ones that spawn if somebody's killed.
Right.
Don't the life drains spawn if the other things are killed?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, it's spirits that spawn when people die.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
Spirit
Spirit
Wraith.
Shroud. Spirit Shroud.
And the
So
life
are we gonna kite the life drains or kill them?
The what?
I think we were kiting them, weren't we?
We should be kiting them, yes.
Yeah, because they were too much for us.
If we want to assign a knight of some kind that's fairly
That's
geared,
Cavalante. I think he was trying to kite him.
So what I'm saying is if we wanted to assign some knight or tank of any kind that's fairly geared to just pick up the Spirit Wraiths.
Okay.
Because if someone dies, it snowballs real quick. If maybe a healer gets aggro that doesn't necessarily have a lot of gear.
Pep, are you boxing?
No.
So
He's focusing eggs primarily at the moment.
yeah, can you focus on the Spirit Shrouds and then the eggs if the eggs pop?
Sure.
So we kill Spirit Shrouds, and if you see eggs, switch over to the eggs. So I'm going to set you as MA.
Oh shit.
Excellence,
You mean
you're going to be
Spirit Wraith?
backup. Make sure you don't have your make sure you don't have any of your SK damage shield or any of that stuff up.
Nope.
So this will be the last try for tonight. And then if we don't complete this, we'll kind of workshop it in our channel and get everybody on the same page. And then we'll schedule another date for it. or another guild will pick it up and we'll join theirs.
So do we have a dedicated person to keep the incorporeal shadows busy?
Pavolante.
One thing I will mention on that point, I was trying to get, there was this one, I was trying to get aggro on it. I have a non-damage stun, so I was casting that, and I was trying to taunt it. I could not get it off people.
I don't think you can aggro them. It's everyone's duty to make sure they're not dying.
But
no, you can aggro, but they
is,
clear
is
it.
that I was told to try and get them out of the raid, off to the side, and I couldn't get aggro on them to do that.
Just cast a non-damaging spell on them and sit out of the raid. They should come to you.
I definitely did not try
Did you
sitting.
try taunting?
I did not try sitting because I didn't think about that, but taunting didn't seem to do anything.
You're playing
Okay.
a paladin?
I was the tank for them the one time we did it, and they are a pain in the ass to keep on you. They will constantly blur.
Yeah, they will.
Like, they blur every 10, 15
Yeah, that's
seconds.
why you want to get them out of the raid so they don't blur. Or they,
Yeah,
when they do, they
I don't think
immediately attack you.
I pretty much had a hard time getting aggro on them at all. Like, even like right at the start.
Unfortunately, we're about 2 tanks short on this fight. Yeah, because we already have land committed. I'm going to try to help land with the drakes when they spawn. APEP
Did we
is
already do
committed.
buffs?
People should have been doing buffs when we got here.
I
Buff
have
up.
none.
All right, guys, buff up.
I'm gonna mass haste.
Yep, save your MGBs for AE heals. That's typically a given for us. I don't know what the other guilds do. Should have asked, sorry.
And honestly, with the shadows, even if you riposte them, they're going to die with the weapons we have.
A couple more minutes for buffs, guys, and then we'll give this another try.
Is anyone missing cleric buffs?
Go back through all your buffs. Make sure you're not getting a damage shield by accident. Make sure you don't have a passive damage shield. If you don't understand where that is, speak up.
Yeah, I just looked in the combat logs. I see riposts on the incorporeal shadow for 500 damage, which isn't enough to kill them.
Yeah, they're the nightmare part of this fight, especially with our gear.
I thought normally once those things spawn, we would normally have the melee duck, so you don't riposte.
Yeah, that's true.
The trouble is,
you're talking about the op tanker that's handling them, right?
No, I'm talking about, so I think they spawn at what, 75%, or start spawning around that point.
that'll work, but you have to get aggro on them in order for them to be hitting you.
I'm not talking about you ducking. I'm talking about everybody else. Any of the melee, obviously not the tanks, but melee just duck so you're not riposting.
I like it.
So
that's clever.
So if one of those incorporeals is on you, immediately start ducking.
You need to be ducking before it's on you.
Yeah, I'd say you're right at 75%. We just start ducking and wait till we get all 4.
Yeah, that was the strat that we've used before when we got it.
All right. That's not what we used, but I do kind of like that.
Because this isn't a burn fight. I mean, we've got 3 phases, so
yeah, it's a mechanics fight.
Only melee we could do that, right? They're the only one that can ripple that. Like a caster doesn't have to, and a priest doesn't have to.
Correct.
All right, so at 75, I'll call Duck, and then let's do that, and let's hopefully stay alive. Let's heal through it, and we can maybe collect the 4 up once they spawn and get them under control. Again, if you're not sure of what you have to hit, just hit Vishimtar. Don't run around hitting everything else. We could afford 3 or 4 people hitting Vishimtar the whole time. Just if you really, really can't grasp the concept, or you just don't know what to hit and you're confused in any way, beat the big blue dragon. Don't hit any of the ads. That's the other way to handle confusion. But then again, I don't want to see 20 people beating the dragon either. All right, how are we doing on buffs? How are we doing on endurance?
Usyk is full on both.
I popped my servants last go, and I thought we were going to succeed. But if this is going to be our last one, we should probably just use them.
Yeah, we'll use servants on this one. They last long enough, so we'll do it at the start before we move up, and then we'll go. We'll give them like 1 minute to cast a couple buffs, and then we'll move forward. I also made an assumption that most of us had killed this dragon recently, so I don't think I gave enough instruction at the beginning. So
I think
we'll be a
lot
little
of
more
this.
clear.
I think a lot of this is because we're on Vaniki. Like I never would have thought that a riposte would kill a shadow, but obviously it can.
Yeah, several of us are pretty overgeared. I mean, I have a weapon that's what 136, 30 or something like that. That would never have happened in this era.
Yeah, I mean, I just have a group gear weapon, and it's 130 base damage.
Yep, that's the same with mine. You probably have the same mace I have. I had to switch it. All right, how are we doing on endurance tanks? My cleric's full, so I'm assuming everybody else is full.
Warrior's still full.
Make sure levy's out on everybody.
Okay, make sure levy's out. Bring up servants. Everybody bring a servant up. You're not going to use it for anything else. If you die begrudgingly and you get res, begrudgingly bring up your chaotic jester. I hate that damn thing, but it might help.
Armor of experience is good too.
Yeah, and so everybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, go into your what used to be the rewards for length of account, and there's something called armor of experience. Make that hotkey. It makes you invincible and then tapers off the benefits as it goes. It's definitely a lifesaver.
It only lasts for a minute and a half, though, so
it's a hell of a minute and a half.
That's what I tell the girls.
Nice.
2 minutes of glory and 2 inches of ecstasy.
What?
Only the guys got that one.
Oh, you only give it to the guys? That's fine.
Wow.
No. You got pain medicine.
Now that Josh would be a little concerned if that was the case.
Got him.
I'm going to drop the banner here.
Okay. Go ahead, move it up here. Any officer in DC can do that. If you don't know how, I'll do it.
And if you need to get rest, you can use staunch recovery to get all your mana and hit points back.
Yeah, staunch is good. Save intensity. If we make it to 50%, we're going to do a hard burn at 50%. Nobody moved the banner, so I'm going to. Oh, there it is. Now we know for sure it'll fit. All right, let's all move up. Tanks, go grab your dragon. Don't pass me. Go get your dragon, bring it in. Bards, watch your songs on incoming. Stay calm, pay attention. Very important. Kill the, I forgot their name already. The shit that spawns when people die, and then focus on eggs when they spawn. Go back to killing those. Do not kill the incorporeals. Hold off on your aggro. Don't go in yet. Tanks, you good? Terrain? Yep. All right, DPS guys. Watch your aggro. %, we're going to burn. 75%, we're going to call duck. Everybody watch out. If you have an incorporeal on you, make your way to Pevolantes, wherever he's at. Just look for him and get to him. To make it easier, move him off to the left. Land, you'll be tanking the drakes off to the right.
Okay.
That way we can try to separate them. And that way the healers can stay in the middle and try and get you both.
You gotta keep them separated.
Come out and play.
Watch your aggro. If you don't have Infusion of Faithful on your bar, put it on your bar right now. When we get to 25%, we're going to click that. We're all over stats, but that seems to be a magical buff because it seems to work even if it's over stats. If you are about to die and you're not going to get a heal, leave, get out, or call for a heal. It's very important you don't die. And it goes unsaid, everybody should be carrying healing potions on them. Because those are really powerful because they're a little higher level than what they normally are on this server.
Ranger's at 87% aggro and climbing.
Jolt. If you're flipping the mob, turn attack off. Let your aggro go down. If you're flipping the mob, check your weapon. Make sure you don't have a stun proc. Make sure you don't have an aggro augment.
This is 75. I'm gonna.
We got a death.
Duck.
No, we don't. No, we don't. That's incorporeal
no,
shadow.
that's something else.
I'm gonna pop my armor.
It's on.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Duck, duck, duck.
Duck, duck, hit X.
It's almost dead.
Melee.
Everybody hit X.
It's dead.
It died.
Kill life drain. Kill life drain.
All DPS on life drain.
And another shadow.
That one's on land.
Keep land up while he's off tanking that.
That one died too. I don't know.
Okay, guys.
Life drain. On life drain.
Pay attention. We got another life drain.
You're
We're running into the same problem.
Spirit Wraith too.
Just keep switching.
206 dead.
Spirit Wraith.
Got an egg up.
Everybody on the egg.
Carrot, you feel your
I'm
body
down.
begin to wither.
I had a bunch on me.
Everybody on the egg. When the egg dies, go back to killing.
Your Pep needs to heal.
Get up your healers if you can. I can't
Hey,
tell
Pep
how
down.
many of us are dead.
I couldn't keep her up. It was doing too much damage.
Yeah, I got a couple raids on me.
Is that a pep? Let's click on a pep, get her back up. APEP. If you're a healer or
getting wrecked.
caster, hit staunch, don't save it.
DA.
Carrot, your body withers.
Are all the incorporeals kited now?
I only have one on me so far.
Got 3 up right now. One more will spawn.
They're like impossible to get aggro.
You have to find something you can.
There it is. Everyone duck. Don't repulse that thing.
There's an incorporeal in the back where I'm at on my cleric. Now there's 2. We got one just
egg
sitting
up
here.
as well.
I think we
Everybody,
need
everybody to
Shadow
the
Knight
egg.
with terrors.
Where's the egg?
Everybody on the egg.
Far right.
We've got an incorporeal shadow just died.
Yeah, switch to life drain.
Watch that, guys.
I think I just reposted it.
Get the eggs first.
Egg is down.
You kiting these life drains or?
I would.
Yeah.
Grog has it if you want to kill it.
I'll made my
down.
Up to me.
I'll main my chanter next time and keep those incorporeals busy.
Okay. Got 2 life drains on the right side.
You got spirit wraiths to kill?
Remember, get off the boss, get on the ads.
All right, I'm back.
I'm definitely going to concentrate on healing next time.
If you haven't
And
used
leave
all,
my pally out.
if you haven't used it already, your armor is pretty good.
Yep.
At this point.
Don't forget about armor experience.
Cool, I was in for 2 seconds and then they booted me off the island.
Where's he at?
Donatello.
He just got one.
There's
I
another
just
egg.
haven't tabbed over.
There's another egg open.
Everybody get on the egg.
Egg south.
Got knocked to the bottom.
Well, we almost have this under control.
Drakes are up.
All right, Lan, this is you.
I'm not in. I mean, if I can get a
You're
res,
not up.
maybe.
Oh, shit. Somebody raise
Drakelings are up.
Pebblante, see if you can
No,
temporarily. No? Okay.
Trying to get a res on land.
See if I can get one. I don't see any drakes.
There's multiple corrupted drakelings running around. We've missed a bunch of eggs, apparently.
We need to clear those.
Down.
There's like a gang of things just murking everybody at this point.
It's a wipe.
It's a wipe. Yeah.
I don't know if we can do this with a lot of boxes and whatnot.
Yeah, you need people
This raid is so mechanic heavy.
Carrot, you feel your body begin
Well, I
to wither.
think we have a lot of mains, so let's just wipe it up, guys. Go kiss the dragon.
Stupid question. Shadow Knight Terrors, those are AE, aren't they?
No, single target.
So we need to make a little bit better class choices. Like having another enchanter on the raid would have been good. The knights that we're tanking are mostly pretty well geared. That's not a big problem. Our tanks are pretty well geared. That's not a big problem.
I do seem to recall having 2 people on the shadows before. 2 shadow knights.
Well, the Incorporeals dying was a pretty big problem, though.
Yeah, I remember those being tanked by shadow knights. 2 of them would get the 4 down.
Because every time those died, it started a chain reaction.
Yeah. This is the kind of raid where if one person dies, it rapidly spirals. Ideally, nobody dies.
Should we res on the west lobby?
And that begins to be a problem when we're running too many boxes and alts at the same time. Because no matter how good you are, you can't play boxes and alts as good as you can play a main.
This fight was also never designed to be done by this kind of group. It was never designed to be done by a group where one rip host would kill an Incorporeal.
So, Will Sapper, when they did it, what was their biggest problem? The same thing?
We didn't go very far, mostly because at the time it was the tank dropped drastically in HP.
We did it after the level 65 unlock. Although, in fairness, the hit points that we have now are vastly higher than what we had then.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are approaching 30,000 plus.
We don't have a gear problem.
No,
Yeah, it's not gear. It's just things are snowballing into
I
stuff
think
dying.
I think you have too many boxes on the raid, first off. And then we're not picking up the ads fast enough. And there's still some misunderstanding on which ads need to go first.
I do think we have some people that probably don't have super good gear, so they're just getting like completely murked.
I would say
by the time they get murked, it's like the problem has already existed. The chain reaction has already started.
Right.
True. It just makes it harder to recover.
So this is what I want you guys to do. If anybody's under 20,000 and you're a melee, you need to go get some more gear. So before we try this again, try to get yourself at least as close to 25 or 30,000 as you can. So that's one thing. Second of all, make sure you have the right AA.